another episode of Cooking with Brad, brought to you by Boston College Dining Services. Today we're going to make a street corn salad. This is Z maize, Latin for corn. In America, corn is king. It's a grass that's native to this area, and today we're going to make a street corn salad. And that's not to be confused with Corn Street from Ithaca. So to start, we need to gather up our ingredients. And what we need is corn, a jalapeno, some limes, queso fresco or cotija, mayonnaise, some sour cream or yogurt, and spices, coriander, cumin, cayenne, chili powder, paprika, garlic powder. So to start, we're going to grill our corn. And what I've done here is I've just got my grill hot. I've shucked my corn and I'm just putting it directly on the grill, unseasoned and without oil. If you add oil, sometimes you can burn it and it gets a bitter flavor. So once we have that all grilled, we're going to come back into the kitchen and cut up our ingredients. So the first, we're going to cut our jalapeno. And another shameless plug, if you haven't watched the knife skills video, please go back and watch that to see how to julienne things. But what we're going to do here is we're going to julienne our pepper. And once we get our juliennes made, we're going to come back and then do a brunoise cut on them. So we've got our juliennes here. We rotate, and then we'll just start cutting our nice and small brunoise. Now, be careful when you touch things after you have touched jalapenos. If you rub your eyes, you will burn, get a burning sensation, or if you put it in your mouth or anything like that, you'll get a burning sensation there too. So with our corn, I like to grill it. I like to cut it in half, and then that way I can start to shave the corn. Now, this is the classic way people like to shave their corn off the cob. Now, this is great, except corn kind of falls everywhere. So what I like to do is a little bit different. I like to take like a log, and then I start just to shave it down the sides. So it's almost like I get four square sides when I do this, but as I cut around it, I do try to make it angled so it can roll. And we'll just finish cutting all of our corn off the cobs. And we'll get our corn into a bowl. Once we have our corn in the bowl, we're going to zest our lime. Now, this is typically how everyone zests. Now, as you see, a little bit comes off. You keep doing it. You keep going. I recommend zesting this way. You pull down with the zester, and you continue using this. Also, this tool is called a microplane. But continue doing it that way. That way you can zest the whole lime in one shot. So we'll add our lime zest to our corn. And then we're going to add some mayonnaise, and we're also going to then add our sour cream. Now, I don't have amounts here because some people prefer more mayonnaise, some people prefer less. Really you just want to eyeball it and adjust. So add in your spices and then stir that all together to see how much mayonnaise you've added to see if it's too wet. I always like to start with less mayonnaise so that way I can always adjust and add more. Then we'll dump in our jalapenos. We'll mix those in. And then also, when you do your cheese, crumble it before. Anyway, so sprinkle in a bunch of cheese. Really can't go wrong. If you like more cheese, add more cheese. It's amazing. I like mine pretty rich, so I tend to go heavy on the cheese. And if you added too much mayonnaise, the cheese helps to rebind up the salad. So you can always add more cheese to counteract too much mayonnaise. So to balance out the fat in the cheese and the mayonnaise, we need to add our lime juice. And we also want to make sure that we mix that in well to get that acid to balance out the fats. And then, of course, as always, we want to give our salad a taste. And make sure you always add salt and pepper when needed. Also, fresh cilantro is a good idea if you have it, but I did not want to go to the store, so I didn't put it in. And if you don't have it, that's fine. Corn's still in season right now, so this is a great salad to create, especially running up to the last days of summer. Enjoy.